Hey Capricorn, welcome to your reading. For those of you that are new, I am an energy channel. Okay, for those of you returning, thank you. You always help me. Okay, your energy is beautiful and I appreciate all the likes, shares, comments, support, donations, all the ways that you've supported this channel over the years. It's because of you that I was able to take care of things with my own current cosmic purge. Okay, is what we're calling it now. It's a cosmic purge. I'm getting rid of all the things that don't belong in my cosmos. Okay, and I appreciate you greatly. If you would like to learn more, you can look down below. Someone needed to hear that. I believe there's still the link to my books. I am not on Facebook right now. If you see me on Facebook, it is not me. I am on Instagram at MindsetUnicorn. You can also find the links down below for donations and for Patreon. Patreon is a way where you can donate and you get extended and some early releases, and it's just a way to support me. Again, that's how I paid my attorney for what I'm going through right now. Okay, you are going through some winds of change here. All right, let's keep that in mind as we move through this. It's interesting because the mountain and the earth came out in reverse. And this feels very I Ching-y to me, right? Like the mountain right above the earth. Like what's underneath there is the water and what's like this. It's almost like this oasis that you do not see. And some of you may have gotten very comfortable on the top of the mountain and you haven't really realized what's blooming and blossoming down below. Okay, but there is this energy of completing a cycle here, perhaps with this full moon energy, and it helps you to find some sort of harmonious joy in your life. And it just is something, I'm just feeling the tingles. It's something that just really resonates with you. Okay, and it could be the passion, right, that you have been expecting. Air. They're showing me the 3 horses. Okay, there's actually 5 horses here. But there's one taking the lead. Like you may have tried again and again. Like you may have had a lot of really like sort of toxic soulmate sort of energies, not just relationships, could have been jobs, like just a strength, like they're calling it a strand. Okay, so like it was all woven together for a reason to get you here so that this passion could come in. And it is the motion of air, so you could be dealing with an air sign, right? But there's an energy here of like I have to not go into the way that I've reacted in the past. And it's very interesting here because we've got this sort of energy of earth, water, air, fire, and just joy, okay? Which is kind of like that. If you've read my book from the Diary of Wu, right? When we're clearing our energy and we pull it from the earth, right up through our water center, through the air center, right? And we're pulling from all of these elements, right? As we go through all of these elements, and then we pull it up into this like chi ball almost, so to speak, right? And hold it there, right? For a minute before we disperse it to transmute. And the thing is that part of you may not want to disperse it because you want to change the winds, okay? And all of the past air energy is really kind of mucking things about. And I feel like, right, that's where the sort of harmony, right, our sensual, okay, energies in the air center, that's where they are going to kind of open and awaken. And it kind of does stem from the heart. So let's take a look here, right? The mountain over the earth. Yeah, into the unknown. Like you have been very blind to what has been blossoming almost in plain sight, it feels like, right? Yeah, look, within the mountain. That's a 6. Okay, we've got a 7 and a 6, 13, rebirth, death and rebirth. Okay, so it could be something coming back around, maybe that you didn't expect. Maybe you didn't expect love to come back around again, right? And this harmony, goblins, and I think this is really funny. The Golden Palace comes out in reverse. We've got a 5 and a 5, but the 1 5 is in reverse. It's almost like 5 of Wands and 5 of Pentacles in reverse. They're kind of like where they in the both in the upright, it would have been lessons of abandonment, so to speak, is what they're sharing with me. But I feel that this is you kind of being okay with this darkness, right, within you. Like, this is the harmonizing of your dark and your light and the full moon, right? And recognizing that you kind of healed something here, which is quite beautiful. This air energy, this motion, it's Oliver. Yeah, under the moonlight here, the 6 to the 7, right? Again, this rebirth. There is a magical map shifting within the divine timing of your heart. Okay, but it's happening all under this moon energy. And it's a very essential clearinghouse for you. The fire. Thank you. Yeah. Again, it's a challenge, but it's what you've been asking for. The magic prayer here and the sacred pool. It's going to be a little bit of an emotional tower. You might even feel like it puts out this fire, right, so to speak. But what it's actually doing is, again, it's that harmonization of the pain and the suffering and the fear and going into those emotions and letting something beautiful bloom out of it. Because look, and there comes the flying unicorn right out of there. Judgment, okay? Path forward. They're showing me the cherry blossoms, which is my symbol for fortnight. So in a couple of weeks, right, you will really see this choice to rise above all of this come out. So tell me about the unknown here. Okay, Page of Swords in reverse. Again, it's like the High Priestess in reverse. You're just kind of waiting for something, any sort of intuitive like niche, like to open up and be like, oh, that's what I'm supposed to be doing, or oh, that's what this is all about, right? And you just feel sort of lost in it. But under the mountain grows something beautiful. Okay, the tower trying to sneak out. Okay, 9 of Wands in reverse and Temperance. Okay, don't be guarded against what you've manifested. Let it just kind of gently, right? The fire and water here. Let it gently harmonize. Okay, have a belief in this. The goblins, right? Again, Justice and 5 of Wands. This separate worlds that you've been kind of living in, right? The lesson has been that we can live in separate worlds and yet not be separated. And I feel like that's very important. You can have these different aspects of yourself and they are still in alignment. Under the moon, right? Somebody or something wants to spark up a fire. Okay, and again, they're showing me that it's been tried again and again and again. Maybe somebody's been trying to write you a message, or you've been trying to get a job, right? It's been something that's feels contractual, okay? That's been trying to happen again and again and again. This time it may come through, and it shifts your compass and you suddenly know where you're going. But it might take you a minute. Hangman, again. It might take you a minute before you're ready to open up and really go after this pollination of what you've created. Like, again, it's the harmonization of the music, the sound. Like, you feel it, you see it, you have to hear it, right? Two of Cups. Your heart is calibrating for this. The cups are getting ready, but it's not actually there yet. The magic prayer here. Yeah. Okay, Knight of Swords, right? Open up. Bring me the truth. I don't want to be waiting for the truth. I want my intuition about where I'm going, what I'm doing to come forward. The sacred pool. Okay, the 10 of Wands. And I've got, oh, suddenly an itch inside my ear. This is deep down where this burden falls on you. But it's an ending. Okay, the 10 and the 47, that's a 21. That's an end of a cycle for you of carrying this darkness. Yeah, okay, death in reverse. But it's almost like you don't, there's a part of you that doesn't want to give it up. They're showing me this kind of like the picked carcass of like the Thanksgiving turkey, okay? And there's nothing left of value here. Unless, are you trying to, like, and I am vegan, so, okay. But I do give my daughter a lot of bone broth, okay, to help with her, she's got more elasticy digestive system, okay, we'll call it. And you might be looking at this saying, there's got to be some way before I get rid of all of this that I can get one last bit of something out of it, right? Like, it's like you need closure, okay? Well, you can take the bones, right, and make bone broth, and then you have closure, and then you throw the bones out, right? There might be something there, right? It's like, I felt like I was hanging on to my karmic energy here, and I got this admission, okay, from my karmic that the cheating started years ago, right, at company happy hours, years ago, years and years ago, when I felt that energetic checkout. There was something to that, and it gave me this peace and this grace and this closure to be like, yeah, really, I've made the right choices, okay? And at the bottom here, King of Pentacles and 2 of Pentacles, okay? Something is going to come in that will, right, when you have this happen, something gives you the stability and it just equalizes everything, harmonizes everything, okay? So what else here for Capricorn, okay? 9 of Water, right? You are transforming to bring in your wishes, to bring in your abundance, to bring in everything that you want and desire, right? Because again, we've got all 4 elements here. Knight of Water, okay? Calling in love. And this love comes in, maybe it's going to be a musician, because I've got 2 very punctual musical instruments here. So, and I see the energy almost like serenading the feminine and the masculine, right? Again, more harmonization. And the 4 elements, Council of Monarchs, okay? You've completed a huge, like I just feel like it's an Akashic, like, soul bond, like it, you're never gonna have to relive it again, like you're done, all right? And this is so balancing to a fire, and it's the fire is the last element, and that's how they're showing me, right? that this is that spark, okay? That final spark that you're like done with the darkness. I bring in my own light to start anew. Yeah. Crossing energy at the Ace of Water, right? They're just confirming you're bringing in the light to start anew. And this is right on that Two of Cups. Okay. Five of Earth again in reverse. You're no longer separated from that which harmonizes you. Okay. Yeah. And it could be just both of your halves here. Six of Earth in this card, right? We've got that darkness and that light, right? The winter and the spring, the sweet nectar, right? And the ice, like all coming together. The Lovers. Okay. Under the surface, I just have like chills. Like under the surface is something so beautiful that it's a whole new world, really, for you. Okay. Let's see what the universe says here. Okay, yeah, the metamorphosis is happening under the surface. And it's the two, right? See the two flamingos like kissing each other here, head to head, beak to beak. And it came out in this reverse where it's like you've been facing each other on a level of like destiny, waiting for this final moment of transformation of this karmic energy. Yeah, the Lovers, I've got come together in the Bone Collector, right? This contract is finished, and this is the last piece, right, of the wheel to move forward to that which you have manifested. You had to heal something here in order to get that compass, in order to get that direction, that final spark, okay, to have this growth. So let's close it off with an oracle, and then I'm going to move to the extended and look a little deeper into this. Okay. Yeah, sixth house routine. It's very interesting here, right? Virgo season may have been what kind of got you realizing that things were starting to equalize and get you on the right path forward. But it's this full moon that really pushes you forward through this new life Merkaba, okay, portal that takes you into this new world. All right, so very beautiful energy. And at the bottom I've got Mercury, the mind and the heart harmonizing. Again, they're just reminding me that you could have some heavy air here. But again, we've got all the elements. So, all right. So I hope that this helps. I hope you guys have a very beautiful week. If this is where I leave you, make sure that you like, share, comment, subscribe, share this with a friend. And if you're coming to Patreon, I'll see you there in a minute. All right. Much love. Bye.